6 years, 7 years ago, when he was in the Prem, or let's say 5 years ago or 4 years ago, Atkinson will make a decision and said like that's a plain goal.
Yeah, he did make a decision. He gave it,
and it should have been the
winner. He was correct to give it.
But instead of going by himself, to watch the scene again. He's going on.
We've been arguing that all season long, Nigel. It's only the Premier League where that system operates. And I said yesterday, Andy, and I repeat what I've said, it really is about time Mike Riley was replaced, did the honest thing and removed himself from being in charge of this farce, because it's just getting worse and worse and worse. Let somebody else have a go.
Yeah, we've had 2 games this weekend, and I'm just, that one there, right? So there's a goal disallowed and there's a goal given. And the goal that was given, there's probably a bigger infringement, a more obvious infringement than the goal that was disallowed. Tugged, grappled, nothing's given, and then we see an accidental. Okay, I'll admit you probably get a penalty for it, but an accidental.
Well, a penalty wasn't given for it, and
I
pose the question: what was clear and obvious about it?
So he gets busy then, the VAR operator, and says that's a penalty. So what are these guys doing? What is the remit? Now, I don't know what Mike Riley's doing. It's almost like, do you know what it's almost like for me, Richard? It's almost like for 8 weeks now, he's listened to the criticism about nothing being overturned. And it's almost like he's asking his referee to public opinion, rather than referee to what they're supposed to be doing.
That's a certainty. You can see. I mean, it's so transparent that they've had a meet this week again and decided that they've got to start overturning one or two decisions. I mean, 89 up until last week that had been referred, penalty decisions, not one of them overturned. I mean, it's impossible.
It's about the Premier League bottling it. That's what it is. It's about the Premier League bottling it in big decisions. It happens at the top. It happens at the top. It happens at the bottom. It happens every season.
What do you mean every season?
Man United used to get it, all the decisions.
Oh, here we go.
And everyone was always uproar about it. Man City get the big decisions and people go mad about it. It happens every season. So don't say it don't happen.
No, it does happen. It does happen, but there's no conspiracy. Can you just accept?
It's not about conspiracy.
There's no conspiracy.
No, it's the Premier League referees. They bottle it when it comes to big decisions.
Well,
VAR there.
Don't bottle it.
It's a stonewall penalty. Stonewall.
It is.
And how you can get that wrong and say that that's not a penalty is outrageous.
Now, Jay, I agree it's a penalty, but what I cannot accept.
No, it's a joke. Don't play the violin.
No, play it.
No, don't play the violin.
No, play the violin.
It's just ridiculous. It happens every year, mate. And don't say it don't, because it happens every season. Every season, the big clubs get the big decisions, and then the ones at the bottom, they don't get the decisions. It's happening to Spurs. All right, West Ham get it. But I'm sure there's moments where West Ham, look and go, how's that gone our way? It happens all the time. Referees bottle it. They bottle it. And don't tell me it don't happen, because it does. And look, just this season, it happens to be Spurs are not getting the decisions. That's what it feels like. Arsenal last season, they had a massive moan up about referees, didn't get the decisions. Don't tell me it don't happen, because it does. Turn that violin off.
Chelsea had for penalties as well.
Yeah, I think since he come in, he's actually been very good. I think he's improved. I remember his debut at Chelsea, he wasn't very good, but his recovery place is just outstanding. Watch him in the Real Madrid game in the second leg. He was the best player on the pitch by far. He is still going to take risks because he's a young defender, but in terms of what it brings to this side, it allows him to go a little bit higher up the field. You see that on Japra. I don't think that's a pen, but it's just the timing, because Man City want to play this high line now. You do get exposed to these situations, and on another day, one of these could have been given as a penalty. I thought the ref did really well, but you can't be taking those sort of risks, because sometimes that's the difference between winning and losing. On another day, someone might give that decision.
Antoine, congratulations. These three have been trying to analyse your finish. What I'm interested in, they talk about practicing in training. Have you been practicing that back heel in training?
It's happened a couple of times in training.
Has it?
I have to improvise, and it happened perfectly today. It was behind me, and as long as I got contact on it and it was towards goal, I was hoping it would go in.
Just in the build-up to it, it looked like you thought you might make the run and Haaland go inside, and then you checked and let Haaland make the run.
Yeah, I know. Everything happened so fast, to be honest, but when you got the ball, I just wanted to make the box, make sure I'm a presence, see what would happen, and came straight to me and just had to improvise as quick as I can, and I'm happy with the finish, grateful.
How does it feel to score the winning goal FA Cup final from January moving to Man City and then scoring the winning goal at Wembley FA Cup final? How do you feel?
It feels surreal, to be honest. I don't even have words to describe. Obviously, I've never competed for trophies like this before, so everything's just so new to me now. I'm enjoying every day, enjoying all these trophies, and hopefully we can finish off the job at the end of the season. Hopefully.
We're just talking about your team and you, and what a lovely moment that was for you as well.
Yeah.
Up there with Bernardo Silva lifting the FA Cup. Talk us through how special this is. Congratulations.
Oh, so special. I didn't really want to do that, but they dragged me into it. Yeah, I think the game was a bit not finalish in ways, a bit slow at times, and difficult to get into, but you know, crucial moments, big players step up.
What a player!
Step up, and I felt that we controlled the game in many ways and stopped them from a lot of chances, and to have 3 FA Cups to my name is really special.
That was Rodri, by the way, just in case anyone at home didn't see that. That was Rodri coming past and saying, what a player to you, John Stones. You have the luxury of playing with some incredible players, but there is also so much love for you at this club from all of the staff, the players, and your fans as well. How much are you going to miss it?
I don't think it'll set in yet. I'm trying to focus on the games in hand that are coming up and try not to get too emotional about what's happening in a week's time, and trying to soak everything in with my family and these kind of moments that, you know, I know that'll not last, that don't last forever, and things move on, and it's been a really special time, and to feel all the love of everyone is it's overwhelming, really, and I'll definitely miss it.
John, can I ask you, what's happened with this team that seems to have clicked into gear in the last... There were some difficult times in the season, but something's happened in the last 3 months, and you look almost unplayable.
Yeah, I think we found a system that works for us. With new players coming in and adapting to those systems and tactical elements that the manager tries to get across to us, it's kind of clicked, and you've seen that he's not rotated as much as he has done in previous seasons, and I think that's the continuity's helped us, and it gave players the confidence and time to work on those things.
What was the message? Sorry, what was the message at half-time today? Obviously, it was a little bit flatter first half, you would say. What was the main message from the manager in terms of what he wanted to see different in the second half? He made one change. Marmoush, obviously, for Cherky.
He was angry, to be fair. You know, I've not seen him as angry as that, but it was passion, and he wanted us to show the desire to go out and win the game. You know, he says a lot about how we play against ourselves, and like you said, we were flat in that first half.
Was it more intensity, more ball speed?
It was, I think, more of a willingness to run and to press and to put them on the back foot, because you started to see Levi playing through the lines. The high press that was off, that what he thought, and just to show that fight and that hunger to go and win a final.
John, we'll let you go and enjoy your celebration.